Hello friends. As you know, Netflix is a platform with thousands of movies. However, it can be difficult to choose from thousands of movies when you come from work and want to watch a movie. In this video, I present you a list of 15 quality movies you should watch on Netflix before you start your next Netflix marathon. Be sure to watch this video and don't forget to update your list of movies to watch. The first movie on our list of 15 movies is The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. It is one of the best cowboy movies I have ever seen. The movie is based on 6 short stories. Therefore, we are constantly watching new events and it manages to drag the audience without boring them. I wouldn't be exaggerating if I say that I got the taste of those cowboy movies I used to watch with my grandfather in the old days. If you like this kind of movies, definitely give it a chance. Seaspiracy. Seaspiracy, which impressed me from the beginning to the end, tells the story of a shocking web of crime that a young man discovers by chance about sea creatures. As the young man sets out to discover the beauty of sea creatures, he reveals the savage face of mankind. I highly recommend you to watch this striking movie that also impressed me. Another Netflix movie is Mosul. When I watched this movie, I was really surprised how I had never seen it before. Mosul, one of the movies inspired by true stories, tells the story of the operation to rescue a police officer who has disappeared. The Iraqi Special Operations team finds the missing policeman, but it is not easy to rescue the policeman who has no previous combat experience. While watching the movie, I can say that I was impressed as the rookie cop was impressed by the events. You should definitely check out this successful movie. Another movie inspired by a true story is Outlaw King. The movie draws the viewer in so much that I couldn't help thinking that we should watch it even if the series comes out. I really loved this movie that reflects the struggle for independence with swords and shields on the screen. Although the movie lasts about 2 hours, it definitely does not bore the viewers who love such true stories. If you like war movies with arrows and swords, this movie is for you. Our movie, which took about 8 years to shoot, is called My Octopus Teacher. The movie is about an octopus met by a man who is passionate about scuba diving. As strange as it may sound, I suggest you don't try to control your tears in this emotional movie. If you give this movie a chance and watch it, I look forward to your comments below. Another movie is The Old Guard. The movie is about a group of mercenaries and the events that this group goes through. The success of the action scenes and the quality of the story distinguish it from some poor quality Netflix content. I can say that especially Charlize Theron being the leading actress increases the quality of the movie. If you want a movie with plenty of action, I would definitely review it. Our next movie is Hustle. This movie is about a talent scout who scouts basketball players for NBA teams. He gets bored with scouting and says he wants to become a coach. I can say that this is exactly where the movie starts. This movie, which is also produced by LeBron James, gives an above-average pleasure. I can say that the naturalness of the actors and the story of the movie took me away from me. It is a movie that I say you should definitely watch. The next movie is Balle Perdue. It tells the story of a car mechanic who commits a robbery with his own modified car and the aftermath. The police forces who discover such a talented mechanic want to use him for their dirty work. This movie, which I started by saying I wonder if I should choose another movie, satisfied me so much. I'm glad I watched it. It was a movie worth the 1.5 hours I spent. Saqqara Tomb is a movie about ancient Egypt. In the movie, we see a lot of Egypt's mysterious pyramids, buried valuables, and mummified creatures. It is really a wonderful experience to witness these things buried thousands of years ago being unearthed. If you like documentaries, you should definitely watch this movie. Oxygen is a movie set in a single room. The woman who opens her eyes and finds herself in a room does not remember how she got there. Even though this movie takes place in a single room, I can say that it is absolutely gripping. I wouldn't want you to miss this movie that draws the viewer in and makes him question himself. Rose Island. Based on a true story from the 1970s, the movie deals with a very different subject. You will watch the story of a young man who aims to become an independent state by building a platform in sea waters that are not under the control of any country. It is a production that you will definitely have a pleasant time watching it. You will smile at the end of the movie. Our next movie is Bajocero. The movie tells the story of a police officer who is transporting prison inmates. Our hero tries to save his own life while trying to prevent the prisoners from escaping. The movie definitely reflects the tension in the movie to the audience, and I think it is a gripping movie that can be watched in the evening of a tired day. Another movie inspired by true story is Against the Ice. It tells the story of our hero trying to prove that the island of Greenland was in one piece in the 1900s. With the captain, his sidekick, and sled dogs, it's a quality snow-themed movie with lots of chills. Movies based on true stories remind the audience that these difficult conditions were really experienced. One of the popular movies is The Gray Man. The movie about a professional assassin contains a lot of action scenes. Everything changes for our hero after a piece of information he learns during a routine assassination mission. I can say that the movie, one of the best Netflix productions, definitely exceeded my expectations. Our last movie is Triple Frontier. This movie is about an operation launched by 5 retired Special Forces soldiers. Although critics found it lacking in terms of script, I think it is definitely watchable in terms of effects and acting. If you are lying on your couch and thinking about what to watch, this movie may be for you. If there are movies you have seen among them, be sure to write in the comments. I would also appreciate if you can tell me about my next video content in the comments. I hope my recommendations in this video are worth your time. Have a good time.